Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. Now, if you've got a coughing problem, then you really need to listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I've discovered about having a cough and coughing and stopping a cough quickly, it's brand spanking new. And it just might be the untapped resource that you've been looking for. Now you're going to see for yourself how simple it is to quickly stop not only your coughing and your coughing pains, but the lousy congestion and the terrible feelings of exhaustion that you experience each time you have a coughing fit. Now, I'm going to share with you a 100% proven way to get rid of coughs fast. And you'll also discover how to heal your lungs without the need for expensive and useless and even dangerous drugs before your lungs are permanently damaged. Now, Emma Williams, the health editor on this site, she's urged me to share with you details of an astonishing yet obvious discovery that I've made about coughing. One that gets rid of coughing faster than you thought possible. And in many cases, your cough will not come back. So in plain English, you're going to find out what is the most likely cause of your coughing. And you're going to discover the simple, the most powerful, and frankly, the most sensible cure for coughing ever discovered. Now every day, millions of adults reach for their coughing antibiotics because after all, that's what they've been prescribed by their doctor. They're simply prescribed antibiotics for a chest infection. Sometimes they're advised to stop smoking, and the poor coughing sufferer is often left alone, almost abandoned, left to cope with what can be an excruciating, persistent, debilitating, very painful and very weakening condition. So what's actually going on? Because after all, healthy adults don't normally suffer from coughing. So something is wrong. That's the first thing. If you suffer from coughing on a regular basis, something is wrong. Always get yourself checked out. But assuming everything else is all right, something else is wrong. And if you smoke, sooner than later, I'd quit. Put that to one side. Now, I'm sorry to remind you of something so basic or simple, but just because drug companies don't know how to cure your cough, it doesn't mean that you cannot be cured. I've been up close and personal with adults who have had regular coughing for years. And my experience of coughing has led me to two simple and profound conclusions. Coughing is caused by either smoking or an immune system that has been weakened by stress, diet, drugs, often by a previous dose of antibiotics or other medications. And this allows bacteria, yeast and mold to breed in your lungs, causing you bronchial infection. Now, that's why coughing sufferers, they suffer on a regular basis. The antibiotics that are used to treat the cough, it's weakening your immune system and it leaves you wide open to future coughing. You couldn't make it up. That's why coughing sufferers often get it twice or even 3 times a year. It goes away and then it comes back again. And so do all the side effects of antibiotics, like a severely weakened immune system. You get genital thrush, you get oral thrush, you get an itchy backside, you get digestive problems, you get blurred vision, you get impaired hearing, and there's loads of other symptoms. And most coughing is as simple as that. If you can get rid of the bacteria and yeast and molds that's causing the bronchial infection without damaging the immune system, then that has got to be better. So how do you kill the bacteria in the lungs without toxic antibiotics? Well, in case you're any doubt about the danger of modern drugs, according to a recent report by very eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine, like antibiotics, it's an astounding 784,000 men, women and children every year. That's about 2,200 a day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the main cause of death and injury in the United States. That's the doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of killing the bacteria that was breeding in your lungs without harming your immune system. I've seen so many people permanently lose their health after taking course after course after course of antibiotics. And it's tragic and it's so unnecessary. That was why I did my research. You see, human beings with coughing problems have been around as long as human beings have been on this planet. Now, drug companies have been around about 100 years and they don't want you to know what your ancestors knew about coughing. So, my first step in research is always to go back into history and find out what was going on then. After a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual herbalist books, I mean that I've got secret access to some of the best books on the planet. Books that are mostly kept hidden away from the public by rich collectors, private libraries. I mean, drug companies have got some of the most amazing collection of herbal remedy books there is. They're amazing. But I also look at books that science believes are not worth looking at. These books are written by people who've got no medical qualifications, but they've lived in the wilds of Mother Nature all their lives, and they've had herbal remedies passed down from one generation to the next. It's because these remedies work. It was in such a research book that I found the clues to an ancient cure for coughs. 3 herbs that were said to get rid of coughing quickly and completely. Now, of course, I've heard of these herbs before and I've used them many times before, but I had no idea they would have such a powerful antibiotic effect on coughing. Now, I knew that up till now that most natural cough remedies are nothing more than a decongestant with a lovely, pleasant smell. They might make you feel better for a little while, but for a severe cough, they simply don't work because they're not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last about 6 to 12 months, but I had a 100% proven remedy in 6 weeks. My research also established this, that 25 years ago, a medical student in the UK had scientifically tested the same 3 herbs under strict laboratory conditions, and she had 100% proven to kill all the bacteria, yeast and mold that is causing your cough. And then her research was put back on a dusty university shelf, presumably because it was herbal. So it was my job to get the herbs from the bottle into your lungs, and then the job's done. Now I've got a unique remedy which does one simple and very crucial function. I've discovered a natural organic remedy which kills the bacteria, the yeast and the mould that is causing your cough, and to get it into your lungs, and it kills the bacteria on contact, literally in a few seconds. But unlike antibiotics, it does not harm your immune system in any way at all, because you don't swallow the remedy. Not like antibiotic pills. Your immune system is not shocked, not damaged, and not weakened. Now, I wanted to test this for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with a cough was cured, sometimes in just a few hours. Now, the combined effect of these 3 organic herbs at preventing cough, it's unstoppable. Now, I've called the remedy Coughing Doctor, and it's been proven countless times now to cure coughing, because it addresses the problem that antibiotics, painkillers, and all the medication and inhalers, they just can't begin to address. You simply inhale and breathe in a few of the remedy vapours from a bowl of steaming water, and it takes less than a minute. And that's it. That's it. No antibiotic pills, no capsules, no decongestants, no steroids, no inhalers, no medication that slaughters your already tired immune system. But I have got to warn you, this remedy is not for the faint-hearted. This remedy really packs a wallop. So children and teenagers can't use this unless you supervise them. You must supervise them, because within a few hours of using it, you will know that your coughing problem is getting better. It's a very convenient, very easy to use remedy, and it means you don't have to spend your day making expensive and time-consuming doctor appointments. or going down and discussing your personal problems in the drugstore. It's just 3 bottles. I'll give you all the instructions that you need, and you can keep the remedy in your pocket or in your purse, take it with you. But perhaps the most important thing is that the remedy marks the start of a new life for you. It's a life free from coughing, phlegm, and days and weeks of exhaustion. And not only that, now really listen to this. If you use Coughing Doctor once a week, whether you've got a cough or not, it prevents you from getting another cough. Can you imagine that? Well, if you've been coughing for some time, you'll know just how big and how important this breakthrough is. So now the mystery of treating your cough, it's over. And if you suffer from coughing, there's now a safe, effective and very affordable solution. Now, I planned to launch the remedy called Coughing Doctor with advertising and fancy packaging and sending it out through my small network of distributors. But I never got the chance. See, word spread quickly about the results I was getting with Coughing Doctor. And patients were turning up here without appointments, and herbalists were coming here to my practice and literally demanding that I make it for them. But I couldn't, you see, it's not so simple. What that was, I tested a lot of different herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently stops coughing and gets rid of a chest infection comes from the Middle East. Now these days, with wars and difficult times, can you imagine how hard it is to import a shipment from the Middle East? Right, to say my ingredient supply is in the lap of the gods is an understatement. However, I've managed it, and I've recently put together 3 batches. I've made each batch by hand myself. I've measured the herbs, I've weighed the herbs, mixed the herbs myself. I've blended everything myself, so don't worry about that. The quality of the Coughing Doctor remedies that I make, they're of the highest quality. Now, I've handed over 2 of the batches to my trusted friend, Emma Williams. Now, if you or a member of your family has a coughing problem, then I strongly suggest you get this remedy from Emma. It's called Coughing Doctor, and you get it before Emma's supplies run out, or before you even begin considering getting any other toxic medication. Now, I've said before, using Coughing Doctor, it's like an avalanche of healing, and I've said that for a very good reason. The way the drops of the Coughing Doctor floods your lungs with powerful healing herbs. It's like experiencing an avalanche of healing in your lungs. Now remember, this remedy packs a wallop. Within a few hours of using it, you'll know your coughing problem is getting better. You'll feel it. But you've got to hurry, because I normally only give this remedy to my personal clients and to fellow herbalists. I've never committed a single batch of Coughing Doctor to anyone else before. Now, Emma has begged me not to let the other herbalists and the online stores know what we were up to till she had the stock. Well, now she's got it, and it's going faster than even I imagined. So if you mess around, or you go away, or if you order late, you may miss out. If you've got a coughing problem, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. Use this remedy and you'll be happier, coughing free, healthy, refreshed and ready to go. So have a good look at the testimonials below and see how this remedy has helped people across the country get rid of their coughs quickly and easily. Now it might be you've got some reservations or a few seeds of doubt, and that's fair enough. Because after all, you don't know me, we don't know each other. So let me put your mind at rest, so that you can experience Coughing Doctor remedy for yourself, completely risk-free. You can use the remedy to your heart's content for a full 90 days. And you don't risk a single penny trying this remedy for yourself. You've got a complete, it's ironclad, 90-day, unconditional, 100% money-back guarantee. But it's a clear and simple truth of this remedy is this. It's a breakthrough Coughing Doctor remedy. So I'm saying, if it doesn't quickly and easily get rid of your coughing, you don't need 90 days. It'll very quickly work. But if you're not satisfied in any way at all, if it doesn't get rid of your cough, then I insist you send the remedy back to Emma in any condition, and she'll personally make sure you get a fast and full refund of every penny. There'll be no questions asked, and there'll be no hassles. And you've got my word on that. Okay. So how much will this coughing doctor remedy cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients $200 for the appointment at my office, plus $170 for the remedy, because it is handmade, it's organic, and it works. But because you don't have an appointment with me, plus we're not using my offices, we're not using my staff and all the other stuff, then I've agreed with Emma to give you 50% discount on the coughing doctor remedy. That means you can get your coughing doctor remedy for just $87 and $5 shipping. That means you're going to save over $280. And not only that, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you an additional gift, a set of bonus health books. Now they're worth $127, and that's to the first 100 people who try the remedy. Now you can see the details of those books below, but you can see that the value of those books alone is worth more than the price of the remedy. So this is an amazing offer and it's risk-free to you. And I've never done this offer before. So $87, it's less than the price of a course of antibiotics, and we know what they do. $87, it's less than the price of a course of steroid medication, which is dangerous. And it's certainly less than the price of a visit to your doctor. So order the remedy right now while Emma still has the stock and while she's still on this page. And remember, it's risk-free. So click on the link below and Emma will get the remedy in the post to you today. And I look forward to, well, if there's any questions, if you've got any questions about the coughing or the remedy itself, you just write to me and I'll help you out in any way I can. But I look forward to helping you being free of this wretched coughing from now on and for the rest of your life. I really look forward to that. Okay, bye for now.